Hello everybody, this is Adam, and with 2020 behind us, we come out of this year with a lot of turmoil, with a lot of frustration, with a lot of pain, and a lot of imbalance. And this series is going to go through some ways to balance out your chakra ladder in 2021. 2021 is going to be the year of rebuild. It's going to be the year of self-discovery again. And it's going to be a whole new year in a whole new millennia, likes of which we have never seen. The root chakra is going to be our starting point because this is our foundation. You cannot do any other chakra unless this one is balanced and incredibly strong. Think of it as a house. You have to start with a good foundation, or else the roof over your head will not be there in 10 years or even a year. Or the rest of it is going to be damaged because your foundation is flawed. The root chakra can be balanced with grounding music. Grounding music is a short melody or pattern that consistently repeats, usually at the same part at the same pitch. A good example of this is the didgeridoo, and that is what I personally use as grounding music when I feel my root chakra is out of balance. When you get it balanced, you know when it's not balanced anymore. The chants are incredibly important as well, especially when you're meditating, because it gets you into a sense of rhythm. It gets you into a sense of hertz. And usually with this one is going to be the Lam chants. So as you're meditating, as you're focusing on who you are as the most primal, instinctual person you can be, always extend that M, but you'll notice as we go through, the chant will sound different even though it ends at an This one's hurts. I can't remember what it is exactly, but it is going to be the Lam chant that is going to help you calm down your root chakra to a point where it can be restructured, packaged, refocused. Yoga is also a great one to use. It is a great technique. It's a great tool to use for the root chakra as well. One of the biggest things that we have to do when we're balancing our chakras is eating the right things. A lot of people do not eat the right things with all the greasiness and the alcohol, etc., etc. Especially here in the United States, there is a culture of a quick, easy meal at a fast food establishment and the like. Every single dietary choice that you make to get these things balanced is going to be a 100% organic diet. Doesn't have to be vegan, doesn't have to be vegetarian. You can eat meat still, but it has to come from the earth. So with the root chakra, we want to get certain colors and certain where it comes from in the earth. And since we're going from the roots, a lot of these fruits and vegetables are going to be a grounded based sort of vegetable or fruit, such as carrots and potatoes, red potatoes specifically, beets, radishes, garlic, beans, etc. But you can also eat tofu and red meats if you so desire, but it has to be the color red. During this time of rediscovering your root chakra, always keep in mind of the color red. It is incredibly important because that is the main color of the chakra. It is the color of warmth, of safety. And that's what we're trying to do here when we're balancing out our root chakra. This is the chakra of safety. Try 30-second mindfulness as well. This is while you're meditating. This is step-by-step for 30-second mindfulness. I personally usually do about a 5-minuter just because I feel a lot better with it. I think 30 seconds is a little bit too quick. So that's just kind of neither here nor there. When you're doing your mindfulness, you begin with intention. What are you going to be thinking about? What makes you relaxed? What makes you feel safe? What is the thing that you believe you take for granted and you want to give that kind of thoughtfulness to it? Be very still and focus on your breathing until you are relaxed. In our current society, sometimes this is quite difficult. Sometimes this is quite anxiety inducing. I know sometimes I have that. But stillness is going to be your friend throughout this journey. It's going to be hard, and you need to focus on your breathing. In your nose, out your mouth. Just let that happen. Let that stillness, that calmness, just be there. Right, even though right now it is in the middle of the day, it's so still in my studio space. I could literally just sit down and just get into this sense of zen. It's so important. Set up a space where you do not have any kind of device that can distract you. No television on, no music playing. You need stillness. While we're doing this, just focus on your breathing and remember your intention. Identify your attitude. What made you make the decision to sit down right now, or whenever you decide to do your meditative mindfulness? What is your attitude in that moment? Is it a happy? Is it sad? Is it frustrated? Is it disappointed? Is it optimistic? Whatever it is, whatever attitude you need, you have to become numb. A numbness of an attitude will give you more of that stillness, and it will relax you. Just instinctually, it will relax you. Return your intention to your body sensations. Feel the ground. Feel your skin. Touch it if you need to. You don't have to sit still when you're meditating. Feel the shirt that you're wearing, the pants that you're wearing. If you are, smell whatever is around you. Maybe even open your eyes a little bit and observe. What you need to do is listen to your body and do what it does. Don't hesitate to take breaks during your mindfulness. It can be very powerful at first. It can be very intense at first. And a good break is never a bad thing. Go and have some water or something to eat that we discussed before. It's just something that is great to do because you give yourself the authority and the proper thanks for your animalistic intentions. And that stillness really kind of gets your aura back to where it needs to be when you are going to be attacking or tackling, I should say, a chakra that needs to be done. During your mindfulness, you can meditate with stones. Stones, crystals, and the like are some of the most important components in the chakra building phase. It's very symbolic, and it's something that, based on what you have in your area, will really drive what you need. For the root chakra particularly, red cerulean, which is a light red to orange semi-precious stone. It is historically worn for strength and courage. Red cerulean is used to cleanse and activate your root chakra. Cleansing your chakra is also very good. That can also be very intense, and that's when your mindfulness comes into play. Red jasper. It is an earthy red color. It is semi-precious. It is known as the ring bringer stone. Red jasper is used to cleanse and balance your root chakra. And while you're going through this, depending on where you are on your journey to rebalancing your chakras, use the stone that you prefer the most. If you like the red jasper, the cerulean, or the next three that we're going to talk about, any of them are going to be just fine. The bloodstone, which has a dark green with red spot component to it. It is semi-precious, and it's traditionally worn to promote self-esteem and repel negativity. It is used to cleanse and balance as well. I use a bloodstone when I go out and about. I have one in my pocket or in my car, and it really does give you a sense of warmth and safety as well. And that's something that I personally have when I have a bloodstone. Black tourmaline. I might butcher these because my English may not be so great. This is a semi-precious black stone. It is used for spiritual grounding. This stone is good for cleansing and balancing. As a Reiki master, if you're just starting out with the root chakra stones, try to stay with the red color. It is very important, and it's a lot easier. It's not as intense of a stone, which is something that people make a mistake on from time to time. And obsidian. This is a black organic gemstone. It is the stone of protection. Obsidian is good for cleansing and balancing. I give these to my friends when they need some sort of guidance and calmness in their atmosphere. Obsidian is one of my personal favorites as well, but I just like stones. I'm a big stone collector. I always have been. Another big aspect to cleanse not only the root chakra, but chakras in general, are scents of essential oils. You can use any of these essential oils in multiple ways. Generally, I would put it in the area that you need. So for the root chakra, put on the tailbone, put it on your chest, or have it diffused into the air while you're meditating. It's very powerful, and it's depending on your sensitivity to smell, it's something that you gotta kind of play around with. Be careful. And if you want to do this, obviously use it with caution and with some guidance, either from a family member, a friend, just in case, or a shaman, any kind of Reiki master, or anything of the like. And here are the scents for this. This is going to be a longer list, so keep this in mind. Sandalwood. Sandalwood is considered a sacred oil. Its properties are calming, seductive, and antidepressant. Used during meditation, it can help you awaken life force energy. Sandalwood is gentle on the nervous system. It calms and harmonized. There we go. The emotional body, and helps with grounding of excessive root chakra issues. I love sandalwood. Sandalwood is one of my favorites, but sometimes it might be a very, very intense oil, so be very, very cautious. Myrrh. So myrrh is also considered a sacred oil. This is a uplifting oil that promotes spiritual awakeness. This oil helps to bring a bridge between the crown chakra, which we'll talk about at the end of this week, and the root chakra. It is gentle, it's very calming to the nervous system, and allows you to feel safety to arise. Myrrh brings us closer to our true nature, our essence, grounding us in the truth, and allows transcendence of material aspects of the root chakra. Frankincense. Frankincense, like sandalwood and myrrh, is a sacred oil, or the holy oil in the Middle Eastern countries. This is one of my favorite oils personally. I love this one. It has a lovely, deep, warm, and sweet aroma, so keep that in mind if you want to use frankincense. It is very sweet. It's basically like lighting up an orange. It's kind of cool. Frankincense has a very great antidepressant property and a very seductive quality. And it soothes oil. It is a soothing oil, and it's calming, and like myrrh, it helps us connect the crown and the root chakras and everything in between, because it's all very, very important. Vetiver. Vetiver bridges the gap between root and crown chakras as well. It is a natural seductive which grounds and calms properties for the root chakra, and it is a great oil for an overactive root chakra due to shock or trauma, which is basically a animalistic tendency is trauma, shock, PTSD, that kind of stuff. And it also helps promote restful sleep. Cinnamon. Cinnamon aids as functioning of the what is it called? The adrenal glands, and it's a tranquilizer, which is very good for sleep, and it has antidepressant qualities. I am not a big fan of cinnamon personally. Ginger. Ginger is a circulatory stimulant, and it's useful when someone frequently expresses cold hands or feet, which I have a problem with constantly. The fight or flight response constricts the blood vessels, and ginger can be helpful to move the blood through the body. I love ginger. Cypress. Cypress oils is known for the ability to harmonize. There we go. I'm doing well today. Harmonizes the blood. This only moves the blood and therefore helps us move the vital force, vital energy, the qi, throughout the body, or chi, whichever one you want to do for that. I have strange pronunciation sometimes. Cypress is also used to strengthen any kind of vein, so it's actually easier for blood to circulate, which is great. Carrot seed, which I absolutely despise. I hate carrot seed. Carrot seed is one of the lesser known of to use for the root chakra. It's one of the reasons why I don't like it. Other than that, and also it just smells odd. When used for the root chakra balancing, this oil is a great blood cleanser and general tonic for the nervous system, so you can put this in like a tea or whatever. I think it's bitter personally, so I would not recommend it. That is just a total lapse. Cedar atlas. Cedar atlas, or cedar wood, has a wonderful calming woody aroma. This one is a great one. It is used to calm anger and ease nervous tensions, which I have constantly sometimes. This oil can also be used during the practice of meditation and yoga. Cedarwood helps us with grounding and allows communication with the higher realms of existence. Also, one other one that we're going to be talking about in every single video in some way, shape, or form is lavender. Lavender is a aromatic essential oil. I butchered that immensely, but I will probably get it later. So it adapts really well to any situation. It works whenever it is needed. The essential oil of lavender is universal for all 7 chakras, and it works to calm strong emotions, repels pent-up energy, and allows for life force to flow through the body. So that's some great essential oil stuff. Obviously, consult with a physician, a shaman, a Reiki master, a friend, or a family that may know this stuff if you have any additional questions. Since I do not know you personally, I do not know your sensitivity. Practice earthing. So earthing is very, very important. Basically what you do is walk outside in bare feet, stand in the grass, stand in dirt, wherever. Obviously use better judgment when it comes to where you stand. And what you need to do is just feel the earth. That stillness once again comes into play. Sleep outdoors, it will connect you a little bit better to the earth, and it will transfer the energy from the ground to your body, and it really gets you back to what is important. We're going to end every single video with affirmations for this while you're meditating. So if you want to just relax, feel the stillness, and listen to these affirmations, go ahead and do so. Before we do that, remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video if you did enjoy it, let me know what you think down below in the comments, and share this with your friends on social media. Check out the description for great links including our newsletter, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day and these affirmations. I feel deeply rooted. I am connected to my body. I feel safe and secure. Just like a tree or a star, I have a right to be here. I stand for my values, for truth, and for justice. I have what I need. I am grounded, stable, and standing on my own 2 feet. I nurture my body with healthy food, clean water, exercise, relaxation, and connected with nature. I am open to possibilities. I am grateful for all challenges that helped me to grow and transform. I trust in the goodness of life. I make choices that are healthy and good for me. I trust myself. I love life. Thank you.